Okay, I'm back. And since I was gone when it happened, first order of business, Merry Thanksgiving to you all. I hope yours was splendid and completely unlike the one I hosted for myself in 2016, pick related. Then again, Lunchables might have to become a part of the official Thanksgiving menu, I ain't gonna front. Second order of business, I hope you enjoyed my new song, Fine, because I've been dying to pull off a straightforward R&B record for a long time, and I think I finally did it. At the very least, I don't think I completely fell on my face, like I did getting out of the shower in 2016, pick related. Speaking of 2016, now that those two orders of business are out of the way, we're going to stay in 2016 because 2016, about spring to winter, is roughly the era of my life we've been in since I started walking you all through Unless We Meet Again, if you didn't notice, so there's no reason to leave. Just making sure the timeline's clear. With that said, today's episode, Devotion, is no different. Devotion was actually the final song I wrote for the album, despite it only being track 6. I wrote it a few days before that tragic Thanksgiving feast. It was actually a rewrite because the first version I wrote at the end of October had a cadence that ended up resembling a part in a Mac Miller song that came out that year, rest his soul. Moles pointed it out to me and I thought it was a funny kind of subconscious ordeal because I'd only heard the Mac Miller song once at that point. So I went back in to rewrite it from the ground up. You know, while you're all here, I must admit something. I know it's probably the second most popular song on the album behind Pastors, and I'm glad everyone enjoys it, but between Moles and I, it's not a favorite. Don't get me wrong, I liked it when I made it, and the thing is, I still actually like the first part of it, which leads me to my point. The second part, where I'm belting out the lyrics, though the peak of the song energy-wise, is definitely a regret. I guess people don't mind it. I know my cousin seems to like it a lot, but it bothers me to no end because it was clearly a stretch for my voice. I had no business in that range whatsoever. On the topic of no business in that range whatsoever, remind me to let you hear a snippet of a song that got cut from the album where I was trying to pull off this James Brown sort of thing before this album breakdown is all over with, alright? But yeah, like I was saying a few episodes ago, it was my first album away from rap and I was fearless. I was excited to try whatever was in my head, regardless of if I had the proverbial badges to handle it. I guess when I was feeling around for melodies and stuff for the rewrite while playing basketball in my kitchen, someone should have stopped me. Huh?